Hey guys, DJ Gilmaster, we're back. So we've been super busy, work, everything crazy. So we have the Samurai and Paul playing some games today.
Yeah, the Samurai finally made it back up after a month,
Yeah,
at least.
things been crazy. As you can see, they're fighting strategically over them giant oil containers. Imagine that with everything going on lately. But it's a 275-point list playing today. They just started out. So you have minefields. Paul, you're running your Bradley,
Bradley
formation.
McClinton with four M1 IPs over there on the table.
Okay.
I have two Scout Bradleys, which are an ambush, and I got the upgraded Bradleys are these two.
Okay.
Squad leader's not upgraded, and then I have the M109s, Humvee for the FO, and I have the infantry.
Okay. Then Samurai, you run a shot company.
I'm running the shot company. A unit of 4, a unit of 3, my HQ.
Okay.
3 BMP-2 recons, not BIMPs.
There it is. FO.
That's only a BIMP FO.
Okay.
And then my Hurricanes.
Okay. You have infantry inside the?
No, they were just the recon.
Oh, the recon. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're running no infantry.
I'm running no infantry. It was just a 75 list I had written up that I've had sitting around.
Okay. So that means almost all his stuff, Paul, is hit on 4s,
Yeah.
which is going to be surprising for Soviets. All right, we'll let you guys get to it, and then I'll come back in, check on round 2. Yeah, just have at it, guys. So I meant that. So that's the end of round 1. So Paul's forces dropped mines over there on those T-80s, but they were to drive through it. Although the Samurai's commander got bailed out. Didn't blow up, but bailed out. Then a dragon fired and then knocked out a BMP-2. Then the BMP-2s retaliated, fired, missed. Then tanks moved up, fired to infantry, missed. These tanks, however, rolled around the corner and blew up 2 Bradleys in the woods. The Samurai moved up close enough to that building with a big hole in it that he couldn't fire his artillery. So this is going on to, what, turn 2?
Turn 2.
Turn 3.
My turn 2.
So top of turn 2, Americans.
Yep.
We'll be back.
And when do you objectives go live?
So it feels good getting the rust busted off Samurai?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I've been chomping at the bit to play, so.
Yeah. Things have just been rough everywhere lately.
Right.
So it looks like Paul's 4 IPs just came in on reserve in the middle. They're going to be trying to go over there by the oil reserves, it looks like. What mission are you guys playing? What's the name of it?
Bridgehead.
Bridgehead.
Okay. Yeah, there's the Samurai's objectives there towards the middle. Get some water, a little water hazard here. A little bit more sparser board than usual. We had our event 2 weeks ago, which will be a video up about, and we still haven't packed all the terrain. We had enough terrain between the club for 6 tables, which is pretty impressive. Paul was there, so
Yeah, it was nice.
unfortunately Samurai was not able to make it for that one.
Work's killing me.
All right, guys, we'll be back after turn 2.
I'm going to try and blitz this.
Crazy. That's a pretty cool picture of the water right there. So the Samurai's T-80s moved around here, fired, really didn't do much. The BMP-2s moved up, just to get a better position. The Hurricanes fired, went and pinned the infantry. The infantry earlier actually assaulted those T-80s and drove them back. So they drove out and around to confront the Abrams. Some shots were exchanged. One Abrams was bailed, one was knocked out. The commander did get out of the minefield, and that's kind of really there was a lot of firing from TOW-2s, which were getting bounced off the T-80s.
Right.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was what round was that, guys?
That's top of 3.
Top of 3. So we're going on to top of 4?
4.
Bottom of 3.
Bottom of 3.
Bottom of 3. So now we're going on to top of 4.
No, now we're going
No,
to
we're on bottom
of
of 3 now.
Oh, bottom of 3.
I get
now.
a second.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
good.
second. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the bottom of 3. I'm horrible at this. I haven't done recording good in a month. All right, guys. We'll see what happens here with this crazy shenanigans. The end of the bottom of turn 3.
Right.
So So you
Bailed
did,
a
you,
T80
you built a T80.
with the toes. Then
They moved and blitzed.
the BMPs got killed by a dragon in the laws,
Oh,
and
wow.
then the other one was double bailed. Past that, but then in his morale and everything, it ran away.
Okay.
That one failed to get back in, and then one his go.
All right. You dropped smoke over there.
Yeah, I did drop a line of smoke into this tree line, so when his T80s push around, they can't see me.
Okay. So now we're going on to the top of 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. We'll let Samurai do his turn. We'll be back. Had some carnage happen. Soviets moved up. Artillery actually knocked out some units. These guys moved around. They did knock out a Bradley and then a Paladin. The American response was to unpin. These guys moved around, all blitzed. They did knock out 2 T-80s and then failed to hit the other 2. These guys moved in the woods. Because of some of the tweaks with night fighting, because it's nighttime right now, it's +1 to cross. So actually, one of the Abrams couldn't make it into the wood line. And then because the Paladins are slow firing and they don't have like thermals or anything, they need actually 6s to hit the shot guys and actually miss point blank range. So it's pretty interesting how night fighting is actually helping the shot company Soviets. So we're going on top of turn 5. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. We'll be back. So I think it's at the
wins at the end of a turn on or after 6. The 6th turn with no attacking tank or infantry teams within 8 of the objective. So
I have to get within 8 of the objective this turn.
BMP has to haul ass through a minefield and get here, or you lose, or they have
And
to
then
haul
I'm gonna
ass
have
here.
to chuck them. All right.
So
it's gonna be a tough one. This is 6.
what? Terrain gives you 16.
The last turn, a bunch of last of the TAs got knocked out, but they did get rid of the Bradleys. Yeah, we're trying to figure out win conditions, and if it's even possible for the Samurai to go ahead and prolong this. So we'll be back after we see what's going on here. He has some choices he can do. We'll be back.
You can haul ass, but you're going to leave yourself open.
This is kind of down the wire. The Samurai was able to blitz and then move tactical 14 up to the objectives just to get within 4. This guy has FO blitzed up here. Now this is the bottom of 6, so Paul's trying to figure out if he can get rid of both those T-80s to win this. If not, he'll go on to turn 7. So right now we're in the heat of battle decisions.
I'm going to try and blitz the Abrams into 4. Or is it a 3? No,
It's 4.
4. Okay, well they don't blitz, so if they fire it's a -1, right? Or if they move and fire.
Yeah.
That'll be 5.
Remember, you have to cross with a +1 coming out of the woods for the nighttime, which really is kind of disheartening.
Yeah, cross check.
Okay.
Pass
He
the
made
first
that
one.
one. Okay, we'll be back to see after Paul does his moves, and I won't make him nervous on camera. All right, guys. That was the end. Down to the wire. So the Americans moved over. Guy drove through his own minefield, but survived. He shot. These guys shot and missed. He couldn't fire because of how close he was. One to get bailed out from the tow from the command Bradley. That one got blown up from direct fire from the Paladins, but the commander jumped in the T-80 next to him. It came down to assault, and unfortunately, Samurai, you failed your counters, buddy.
Yeah.
Even with a 3, because of him pushing him back and one guy being bailed out, he took that tank and blew it up and forced TAs to move off the objective, which makes it Paul's victory.
It was a good game, though.
Yeah,
That was a really close game.
Yeah.
If we would have remembered night from the beginning, I think I would have lost. But since we remembered it later,
Yeah.
and we switched it to just dusk.
Yeah. That was a really good game, guys. What did you think? How did you feel getting the rust busted off?
I like getting the rust busted off. It was
Yeah.
nice.
I'm surprised the IPs did so well against T-80s. With the same front armor as their penetration, so it kind of sucks. But
Well, like, when the problem with a lot of the 105s for NATO, it's a 20, which does great. But as soon as you come across other NATO, which those games draw out,
Right.
or coming across T-80s, or even like T-64s at distance, you have a hard time hurting them. Obviously, a T-80 from the front, you're not going to hurt.
Yeah.
So you're just hoping to like thin out their lighter vehicles and then when TAs get close enough, you can go ahead and like try to like swarm them, I guess so to speak.
Mhm.
But I still take IPs against T80s.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I mean?
worked.
It's just harder to do.
Good enough.
Right.
This dude got stuck in the trees and everyone ran away.
Yeah, a lot of people forget about that rule, guys. Is whenever it comes nighttime, cross checks are a +1. A lot of people forget about that, and that makes a difference because a lot of heavy tanks cross 2 in this game. All of a sudden, it turns to 3s. Unless you're my Iraqis, my T-72s turn to cross a 4. But it actually affects wheel vehicles the worst because most wheel vehicles are a 4. Now they turn to 5s. So you're not blitzing, you're not driving through rough terrain, like you're stuck. But
Bogged down.
thanks guys for letting me record your guys' game.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no
It was like a
problem.
little 75-point little quick battle. Like I said, guys, we're going to be recording stuff again. It's just work's been super busy. It's summertime. I'm working on my house. A lot of other stuff's going on personally, especially with work. So, all right, guys, if you like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe. Sorry we've been quiet for almost a month, but you know how it goes. Life happens. Till next time, guys. This is the Guild Master with Paul and the Samurai.
Peace out.
Later on, guys.